It appears some writers and some media outlets are assuming that the Lions have lost out on the Robert Saleh sweepstakes. He's taking a second interview with the New York Jets. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, the like button, share the video. And are the Jets a more attractive option than the Lions? But my thing is, he's just taking a second interview. And most times, second interviews, they offer you the job, or you move a step closer to negotiating about a contract. And my thing is, with Detroit, I didn't expect them to get the guy that they wanted. Most people thought because they interviewed Dobbs from the coast that he wanted Rob Saleh and they was gonna get him. But I mean, it ain't the monumental loss. If they don't get him, I mean, there's other candidates, or people read into the situation. It was rumored that he didn't interview well. It came from Denver, so if he didn't interview well, of course the Lions won't just hurry up and give him a job or give him a contract. So it didn't really surprise me. I don't know if he did or didn't interview well. That's something that they have to be addressed once they do hire a coach or whatever, or something he can address. But out of all the options, New York Jets, would he go there? I mean, you got the Chargers that can use him. Jacksonville seemed to be Urban Meyer's spot, but there's several better options than the Jets. But the Falcons, but they ranked the Lions as the worst job out there behind the Jets. Out of the 6 or 7 openers, don't forget the Eagles. Usually they go from offensive coach to a defensive coach, or a defensive coach to the offensive coach. So, if they offer him a whole bunch of money, or they met his demands on money or paid him above money, of course he probably signed with the Jets. But, I mean, I didn't expect the Lions to get the guy that y'all guys wanted, that everybody wanted. They never do. From Marinelli to Steve Mariucci to Wayne Fonts to, not firing Fonts, I think, for Tony Dungy. It's just an incompetent franchise. It just really is. And people just hoping, we're going to get Rob Saleh. He's going to turn it around. But my problem is, how can you hire a head coach before the GM? And in Cleveland, that did work out so far. But I just don't like the situation in which you want a GM. You hire a head coach before the GM. It's just stupid to me. So they should go ahead and hire them a GM and then get to the coaching. But with Saleh, you don't know if he's going to be a great coach or not. People just assume, he can get the defense together. All we need is defense. You need offense. The offense can't sustain drives. They can't put touchdowns on the board. And it's been like that for over 20 years. The Lions ain't put touchdowns on the board consistently since Barry Sanders retired. Honestly. Look at all the scores they had this year. Can't put no points on the board. And that's been a huge problem. People forget they had a good defense the last year Sue was here. But amazing defense. Stafford couldn't put no points on the board. So people just make an assumption that all we need is defense. Nigga, you had defense before. We had defense before that did the job. And Stafford still didn't do it. That's what killing me. This is a total rebuild. And that's people need to understand. This team is nowhere near a championship. There's nowhere near an NFC North title. It's nowhere near those things. And a lot of people just can't come to grips to that. We almost did. No, this is another 4 or 5, 3-year rebuild. Excuse me. Man, excuse me. But, I mean, we at that point, man, where a lot of fans, they think we close and we not. Matthew's not the guy. He's 13 years. He's 0-3 in the playoffs. I mean, that's the Lions' problem. No, it's Stafford's problem. It's the Lions' problem. You see a lot of these quarterbacks like Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield. I mean, win playoff games before him in 3 years. And the Browns, when they 0-16 when they got Baker Mayfield or whoever it was. But, I like Rob Saleh, but I don't know if he's going to be a great head coach. Everybody's down on guys that were head coaches before. He didn't get the job done before. Todd Bowles is not a good pick. Look what he did with the Jets. Who's done good with the Jets since Rex Ryan? Marvin Lewis, he was 0-7 with the Bengals in the playoffs. What have the Bengals done before Marvin Lewis? So everybody's down on guys that already had their chance. And they don't believe they deserve another chance. You did remember Bill Belichick didn't do a great job in Cleveland. So y'all, no, Bill Belichick don't deserve another job. It's bullshit. It's a lot of first-time coaches that don't do good where they at. It's a learning experience, And that's what people need to understand. It's just a plain learning experience that, you deserve to get. You may not do a job the right way the first time. But the more repetition you get at it, the better you get. So I think the guys that have failed their first time, they do deserve another chance. Why not? Bruce Arians didn't do his job in Arizona. You know, he got another chance in Tampa, and now he got a chance at winning the championship. So everybody say, "Oh, we need Rob Saleh." Okay, well, he can be a first-time failure too. You know, they had a first-time coach in Matt Patricia, Jim Schwartz, Rob Marinelli. You know, and they had the most success out of all of them with a second-time head coach and Jim Caldwell. So they should be going after guys that had championship success, or they should have had failure the first time and then had success. You know, see if they got success the second time. So that's what I think, man. I think they need to go with a guy that got experience. People say, well, Marvin Lewis was 0-7 in the playoff with the Cincinnati Bengals, with one of the worst owners in sports in Mike Brown. Look at the Bengals now. They are perennial number one pick contenders. Like, one thing you get from Marvin Lewis, you get defense. You know, I evaluate draft players, but people don't believe in second chances until they need the second chance. That's my issue. Oh, he doesn't deserve a second chance. Why not? We all make mistakes, but Rob Saleh, I mean, he'll be a first-time failure. People don't think about that. Oh, he's the answer. Maybe he's not the answer. Just because he's a good defensive coordinator don't mean you're going to be a great head coach. Look at Romeo Cornell. You know, or look at Josh McDaniels as an offensive coordinator don't mean he was going to be a good coach. Just because you're a good coordinator don't make you a coach. Wade Phillips tried it. He was just a great coordinator. You know, that's my issue with it, is that, you know, not every offensive defensive coordinator make great coaches. It's about managing personalities, managing men, managing coaches. But to be honest, looking at the situation, man, out of the guys that's out there, like I said, I'm with Marvin Lewis. I like Marvin Lewis. I like Todd Bowles. You know, maybe Dan Campbell might be the guy. I like Rob Saleh. But just because he getting a second interview with the Jets don't mean he going to take the job. But he did accept the second interview. Like Eric Bieniemy, you know, you like guys like that. But it should be interesting to see kind of which way they go with the head coach. I expect them to get it wrong. You know, you got Rod Wood being the Lions mouthpiece. I don't think that's cool. He don't know nothing about football. But I guess because he's a University of Michigan guy, you know, he got the job. So, I mean, who is conducting this search? This is my question. You know, I hope it's got something to do with Chris Spielman, helping them out. Barry, I think they said they got here, and a few other guys they got in there. So it should be interesting to see who they do bring in for the Detroit Lions, man. But it's tough. It's a lot of good candidates. You know, it seem like they kind of go more defense. You look at Saleh, Lewis. Who else you had? There's another guy that was a defensive. They had coming in. I can't remember who. You know, but like I said before, man, they just need a total rehaul for this team. They need somebody in GM that can evaluate talent, that know how to build a football team from the front to the back, or to out to the skill positions. But you know, I expect them to get this wrong. You know, what's so messed up is a lot of people don't want to give black coaches another chance. Even black people, they don't want to give black coaches a second chance. You had your chance, you done. Why not? Why shouldn't Leslie Frazier get another chance? Why shouldn't Steve Wilks get another chance? Why shouldn't Anthony Lynn get another chance? Why shouldn't Marvin Lewis get another chance? Why shouldn't they get another chance? That's my question. Why? Why shouldn't they? You know what I'm saying? They should get another chance. You know, just because you failed the first time and you weren't successful don't mean you ain't a great head coach. Look at Bill Belichick is arguably the greatest head coach, and he failed. He failed. And there's probably a lot of other coaches out there who didn't succeed their first time, and now they succeed. And I can't really think of none off top. But, you know, it is what it is. Look forward to see who they're going to hire. And Rob Saleh still could be a guy they hire. Just because he's going to the Jets, he could say the Lions, this is what I got from the Jets because y'all match this. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure the Lions might be a dream job for him, but the organization is just so much of a mess. Maybe it ain't so much of a dream job for him. So, I mean, we'll see. Don't mean he gone. A lot of people freaking out, but like I said, they should go with an experienced coach. You know, Jim Caldwell kind of failed at Indianapolis and then win the championship. He made it to the Super Bowl. Don't mean he wasn't qualified to get another job, but y'all know how it is. You know, blacks got to be perfect. You know, the first time around, don't get a chance the second. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Mason, you sleep. Appreciate the love and support. All my social media links description. Twitter's the fast way, Facebook and Instagram. All those there if you need to reach out, want to make a donation. Cash App CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. One time for the one time you gone.